Hey y'all, long time no see. My dog is so disrespectful. Anywho, my name is Janae. I have MS. This is my MS life. So, where have I been? Stressed and depressed. If you really want to keep it real, which is what I always try to do. So, I think it's been a year since I've actually put a video out. I have done a lot of recording, and I'm still debating on what I'm going to do with the actual footage. But I don't know, we'll see. I do have a new video for y'all. It's just me cooking. I'm not actually in the video per se, but I am talking in the video, and I'm making what am I making? My version of Mirror Me pasta. My version of Mirror Me pasta had a complete brain fart. But if you are familiar with MS, you understand the brain fog happens all the time. So it is it's a little after 11 at night. I did the cooking a few hours ago, of course, several hours ago, probably around it was right when I got off work, so it was before 6 when I did the cooking. But anywho, and I can't go to sleep. I can't sleep, so I said let me just go ahead and do a little intro, get you all caught up on where I have been. So, where have I been? Like I said, it's been a year. So, life got a little ghetto. And I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but if you know me, my people know me. And they don't take offense to me saying that. But yeah, life got really real. Had a setback with my health. If you're not 100% familiar, I do have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed with it back in 2019. No, that is wrong. I got diagnosed in 2018. I got diagnosed in 2018, February of 2018. Valentine's Day, actually. That's when I got diagnosed. And life got real bad real fast, but with physical therapy, lots of prayer, and support from those that mattered the most, I got better. But like I said, last year I did have a setback, and I had to start a different form of treatments, which the treatment that I was on was already aggressive, but because I have primary progressive relapsing multiple sclerosis, not to be negative, but it's a downhill battle. It's gonna get worse and can't stop it from getting worse. We can slow it down. One day there may be a cure for it. But right now, only thing we can do is slow it down and keep me comfortable. And that's just the reality of it. Again, if you're familiar with MS, whether you have a relative or you have MS yourself, you know what I'm talking about. So, anywho, had a step back, got a little depressed, a lot of depressed. Let's just be honest, got a lot of depressed. And on top of that, had people who I see now didn't matter, but I had people that were silently attacking me and then hiding behind others and still attacking me, which made me hesitant to put out content. Made me very hesitant to put out content. I even had to delete some content off of other social media platforms because of negative things and assumptions and just flat out lies that they came up with, that they conjured up in their head, simply because they were not in the know of what's going on in my life. And I am by no means ashamed of my life or what I may or may not have going on. But if you are not my people, it ain't none of your business. And I don't share my business. And some people have a problem with not knowing your business. And that's okay. That's okay. Today I know that that is okay. Today I know that that is okay. And hopefully I can stay on track with this, because I really, really, really want to help encourage others who may have MS or may have other autoimmune diseases, or that maybe going through different things in their lives, and they just need a little encouragement, whether it be by word, hearing my life story or my truth or my experiences or my words of encouragement or words of encouragement that I have received. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear it. My neurologist, she's actually told me more often here lately, especially within the past year, she's told me several times, you need to write a book. Don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. So yeah, so that is what I'm here for. But yeah, so doubling back, like I said, my health got worse. I'm better now. Nosy people came in, but they're gone now. And now I am just focusing, doing my best to block out the naysayers, the distraction, the noise, and just focus on me and my son. Focus on me and my son and my business. I do have a regular 9 to 5, and it's really not even 9 to 5. It's because of my health setback. I physically cannot work a full 40 hours because of my body. My legs just ain't legging like they're supposed to. So I'm gonna turn this TV down. I hope it's not too loud. Catching up on some, what is that, NCIS New Orleans, I think. But anywho, so yeah, but I do have my own business. I cook. I am a chef by trade. By way of school, I do have a degree in it. And so I bake cakes. I cater weddings. I cater private dinners. I do meal prep. All of it. And yes, I do all of that while being diagnosed with MS. But see, the thing about doing it for myself or working for myself in that capacity, I control it. I turn down what I want and I accept what I want, which is the beauty of it. So I've had some people say, while trying to be positive, you're doing too much. I'm not, because I could be booked and busy. But like I said, I have the working for myself. I have the ability to turn things down when needed, but it's refreshing to me. I love cooking and catering to other people. I love it. So anywho, we're gonna do a little bit of cooking, and like I said, that's just the only dish that we're gonna do. But hopefully we will have more cooking on the page, me showing you all different dishes. We'll have some day in the life going on. This is, what month is this? This is August. This is August. So, a couple of months from now, we should be going through another round of doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So all of that will be starting all over again. Probably, I think my next big appointment, which will be my treatment for my MS, will be in December. So we got a little time. We got a little time. And it'll actually be the week of Christmas, that Monday. That Monday, I believe. So sit back and I hope you enjoy. And the food was delicious, by the way, but you'll see what it looked like. Check back in a second. Okay, y'all, so let's make some pasta. I'm gonna do my own little spin on the, I think it's called Marry Me pasta. So I got my water boiling. My pan or pot is hot for me to make the cream sauce. So let's get to it. Got some heavy whipping cream. Let's see if my fingers will act right. If you know anybody with MS, or if you have MS, the fingers don't be fingering all the time. So we're gonna pour the whole thing in there because I want to make enough to have to take to work, for my son to have seconds, and for my brother to have some as well. So yeah. Then I put a little water in this as well. Ooh, made a splash. We're gonna get all of that goodness out of there. Yep. Wipe that off. We clean as we go. That way when it's time to clean up, it ain't that bad. Okay, so since the pasta is gone, the water is gone, I've already added salt. And I added some olive oil to it as well. So let's get the penne pasta. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the whole thing in there. Yep. Put the whole thing in there. Okay, gonna put that in there. Let this come to temp. And while it's attempting to come to temp, we're gonna go ahead and get the seasoning. So I'm gonna do some crushed red pepper flakes. We like a little kick around here, so yeah. Adjust it to your liking. I'm the one eating this, as well as my family. We all like a little spice, so gonna add some garlic powder. I don't know why I took this off like that. Put a little garlic powder in there. Then I'm going to add a little Tony's. You see it's starting to come to a little boil. And then we're going to add Italian seasoning. Okay, open it on the other end. Take too long to come out. Nice little amount. I'll probably end up adding a little bit more, just depending on how it tastes. And then just gonna stir. And also, I did not stir that. So that let that come to temp again. Let that do what it do. I know it's been a minute since I have posted a video, but life has been lifing, and it's been just a tad bit ghetto. But we're gonna try this thing over again. Hopefully I won't have the negative Nancy's attacking me the way that they were last year. It was horrible, and it horrible to the point to where it messed with my money on another social media platform. But that's a conversation for another day. So we're gonna try and revamp this thing, or bring this page up to my full potential, like I know it can and should be. So we just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that. But like I said, it'll be a conversation for another day. So anywho, since it is coming, it's boiling again. Yep. I think I want to add just a little bit more water. Yes, water. I am going to add Parmesan cheese to it as well. It's not going to hurt. The water is not going to affect the sauce at all, because again, we're going to season to our liking. So let me just add a little bit more water to this, because it's going to cook down as well, and I want the flavor to be bomb, and I want enough sauce. I don't like a dry sauce on my food. So yeah, let me add a little bit more. Now we're gonna add my secret ingredient. My secret ingredient to a lot of my cream sauces, my vegetables, is going to be chicken bouillon. Yes, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. And also, I would say when it comes to any of my white sauces, Italian seasoning, that's another secret ingredient of mine. It make a difference as well. No, we're not making a spaghetti sauce, but the Italian seasoning, it just do something to it. It just do something to it. Let's mix this. Okay. Let's see what it's hitting for. Let me see, it's sticking it up because it's sticking to the back of the spoon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In there like swimwear. Yes indeed. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Now let's add our Parmesan cheese, and here I go dropping food. Add our Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna add a little bit at a time. See, it's sticking to the, but that's why we add a little bit at a time, so that it's not one big clump on there. And I have the temperature set on high. I pretty much, for the most part, cook everything on high. I cook everything on high. Really, really, really. See? It's okay. It's okay. Okay, it's not that hot. Continue. Stir, stir, stir. Okay. A little bit more. Try and get those clumps off of there. Yeah. Okay, and I think that's probably gonna be all the Parmesan cheese I add. And see, that's a good amount of sauce. I already did my chicken. I baked my chicken this morning. That's what you see over here. If you can see that, I believe that you can. It's some chicken over here. I just did three chicken thighs. Sauce is good and thick and creamy. Okay, let me put this over here in the sink real quick. And let me actually turn this down, because it don't need to get too much thicker, because it's like the perfect consistency right now. Now what I am gonna do is add some roasted red bell peppers. I think I got some in the refrigerator though. Even though I bought some, I do believe, or could be wrong. No, I'm not. I got some. We're gonna use all of this first. Okay, so we're gonna turn this down just a little bit more. And now I can't open it. Okay, there we go. I knew it had a little taste of mussel, just a little taste. Okay, I dropped my spoon, so I just went and got a fork. But roasted red peppers and and I think that's all that's in there. So I bought another one. We're gonna open this up and put some more in there. I love the way these taste. Love the way these taste. Okay. Let's mix that around in there. This looks so stinking good. Okay. So our pasta looks like it's done. Stick this over here, get all of this out of the way. Let's pour this out real quick. Okay, now we are going to take our pasta directly from the pot. Take it directly from the pot. And let me try one of them. I'm still making all this noise. I'm going to taste one. If I can get it. Perfect. Perfect. What they call it, al dente. That's what it is. So, put it directly in there. Okay, let's mix this up. See how we still have plenty of sauce, so we can add some more noodles. Okay, we're gonna throw this one in there. Hope I'm gonna eat this one. Still have plenty of sauce for our pasta, and our pasta is actually gonna soak up some of the sauce too, but it's still. And see, I'm making all kinds of messes. But it's okay. It ain't get on me. But we good. We good. We are good. Okay. Now, back to adding pasta. Okay. I do believe I'm gonna cut this. Since we're done with this, we got the bulk of the pasta out. We got like 98% of it out. So I am going to cut this baaaack up. I never cut it off. It's been on low the whole time. So I'm gonna soak up this water. For as much of it as I can. But let me see. Y'all see how good this chicken looks? Yeah. I seasoned it with Italian seasoning, garlic and onion powder, and what else? Oh, some Tony Chachere's. I had to taste it. Had to taste the back of it. But see how good that look? So what we're gonna do is, and they're warm, but I'm gonna go ahead and just stick that in there like that. If I can pick this up. And I'm gonna pour this juice in here. That's just gonna be additional seasoning and flavor. And while that's coming back to temp, I'm gonna stick this over in the sink. And finish getting this water up. How about that? Up here making a mess. At least it's on the stove and not on the floor. Yeah. During the pandemic, I did twice a month. I did cooking classes on Zoom, and it did okay. Gave us something to do. But now I only do it via request. So doing this video, I might start back doing it monthly again. I No, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. I wish y'all could smell this. This smells so stinking good. Smells so stinking good. I think I got a little bit on the floor too. Oh, wait a minute. Got some on that counter. Okay. And so now okay, so now what we're gonna do is make it look a little pretty. Gonna cut it off, shake it around just a smidge. I'm not gonna do the Tonys. Not gonna do the Tonys because I don't want to add any more salt. It is very, very, very flavorful. Like it don't need anything else. It's perfect. But because I do want some red color, and like I told y'all, we do like a little spice, we're gonna sprinkle some cayenne pepper on there. And instead of parsley, we are going to sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on it, because now that's going to be additional flavor, but it's not going to be any additional salt. And there you go. And here we have the finished product. My son already has his plate. He said it tastes real good. that's what's left. Yeah, so I'm about to eat, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Peace. Okay, y'all, so did you like it? I hope so. I hope so. I enjoyed it. The food was the bomb. It tasted good. I hope it looks as good as it tasted, because it was fire. It was fire. So if you made it this far, leave me a purple or orange heart down below. If you have any suggestions, if you have any comments or questions, drop it in the comment box below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.